Good morning.
Good morning. What's all this? Your results. Congratulations to all. I am confident you'll all achieve your goals. So, young man, what are your aspirations?
I want to do robotics, ideally from the Bust Institute in the US.
And you, young lady?
Sir, I love kids and I would love to learn pediatrics. I feel Boston is the best place for that.
Sumit, what about you?
Back home to India for medicine.
Good. I'm sure you'll all achieve your aspirations, be it in India or anywhere. Keep in mind, your first challenge is the entrance, whether it's IIT, JEE, SAT, or NEET. You have to learn from the masters. Brilliant Qatar is the passport to your success.
We undertake coaching for regular and repeat batches and tuition for board examinations. Brilliant Education Centre, Doha, Qatar.
Good evening all. Welcome to yet another fabulous session of biology. Okay, now the Qatar game is going on and you people are still waiting for the biology class. I'm so happy to see you online. Okay, so today we are going to discuss a very interesting chapter in biology, that is heredity. Okay. Are you ready? Keep commenting your answers and share the link with your friends. Okay, let's start. Are you ready? Let's start. Okay, your first question. Okay. Read the question here. Cannot express itself in presence of another is allele that cannot express itself in presence of another is. So what is an allele? What is an allele? Allele is, what is an allele? Allele means different forms of a single gene, right? Okay, what is an allele? Allele is different forms of a gene. Okay. The different forms of a gene. Okay, here you know that, for example, we can say that for height, we have tallness and short character. These are two alleles of the character height. Okay, these are the two height. So like, what is the question here? What is the question here? Allele that cannot express itself in presence of another is. For example, here we have capital T, small t. These are two alleles. See, this is expressed as tall, right? Here, which character is suppressed? The small t is suppressed. Here capital T is expressed here. So which character is not shown? What is it called? The character that is not shown, that is called as recessive. That is called as recessive. Allele that cannot express in presence of another one is called recessive. That is called recessive. Okay, it is option C. Option C. Abhishek, Gayatri, Satish. Very good. Next question for you. An organism with two trait. An organism with two unlike genes of a trait. For example, see here. Capital T, small t. Okay. Capital T, small t. See, these are two unlike genes, okay, two unlike alleles of a gene. Here, what is it as? What is it termed as? It's termed as heterozygous. It's termed as heterozygous. Okay, option B, it termed as heterozygous. Very good. Very good. Vidya Lakshmi, Okay, next question for you. Which one of the following is a recessive trait in a garden pea plant? Which one of this is a recessive trait in a garden pea plant? So, we have learned that in Mendel's experiments, there are 7 contrasting characters. There are 7 contrasting characters. In that, there will be dominant characters and recessive character. What are dominant characters? Which are expressed in both homozygous and heterozygous conditions. And what are recessive characters? Recessive character are those who suppressed or that are not expressed. Okay. Oh, very cheerful moment now. Qatar won with 3 goals and Jordan won. Okay, very glad to announce between that. Okay, so let's continue with this. Okay, which of the following is a recessive trait in garden pea plant? It is tall stem, wrinkled seed, green colored pod, round seed. See here, we know that Mendel's 7 contrasting characters by Mendel, that is, we have stem height, tall, dwarf. Second one, flower color. Flower color is violet, white, okay, then flower position, axial, terminal, pod color, green, yellow, shape, pod shape, inflated, constricted, seed color, yellow, green, and seed shape, round, wrinkled. Okay, here you can see the first one marked here. In this contrasting characters, first one marked here, all these are dominant characters. And these are recessive character. Dominant characters are those which are expressed in both homozygous and heterozygous conditions. And recessive characters are those which are suppressed or which are not expressed in when the dominant character is present. That are called a recessive character. So here you can see all these are dominant character. According to Mendel conducted these experiments. There are 7 contrasting characters. In this, these are dominant characters and these are the recessive character. So what is the question? Which of the following is a recessive trait in a garden pea plant? So from this, you can select the recessive trait. Tall stem, is it recessive? No. Tall stem is a dominant character. Here you can see tall stem is a dominant character. Wrinkled seed. See, wrinkled seed. Where it is coming in wrinkled seed? See, this one is wrinkled seed. It is a recessive character. So, which one recessive trait in a garden pea plant? It is wrinkled seed. All these 3, see, all these 3 are dominant characters. See, tall stem, green colored pod, round seed, all these are all these are dominant character. Only one is recessive, that is wrinkled seed. Okay. Very good. All your answers are correct. All are commenting the correct answers. Navina. Hi. Finin. Okay. So which of the following represents the characteristics of a pleiotropic gene? Maybe this term is not that much familiar for you. Pleiotropic gene. Okay, what is meant by a pleiotropic gene? See, a pleiotropic gene, okay, pleiotropic gene is a single gene. It is a gene that can express more than one character. That can show more than one character is called a pleiotropic gene. Okay, that will show more than one character will show a, that is called a pleiotropic gene. For example, sickle cell anemia. Okay, sickle cell anemia is caused by a gene, that same gene that cause blood clot, body pain, etc. So, a single gene is responsible for more than one trait is called a pleiotropic gene. Okay, a single gene which is responsible for more than one character is called a pleiotropic gene. So from this, which is the correct one for a pleiotropic gene? Control sexual characters present only in prokaryote, controls one character in association with the other, control more than one character. Which is the correct option here? Control more than one character. So, next question. Let's do the next question. Are you ready? Okay. The main reason for in discovering the principles of inheritance was, the main reasons for mental success in discovering the principles of inheritance was, here the options: he considered each character separately, he was lucky not to encounter with linkage problem, the plant was pure breeding, all of this. So what is the success of mental in discovering the principles of inheritance? So it is all of these options. It is all of this option. See, he considered each character separately. That is correct. He was lucky not to encounter any problem with linkage, and the plant was pure breeding. He has selected pea plants for his experiments, and that are pure breeding plants, and that is why the correct option is all of this. All of this is the correct option. Okay, D. D is the correct one. Comment your answers fast. Comment your answers fast. I'm waiting for your answers. Okay, let's do the next one. Okay. If a plant is heterozygous for tallness, the F2 generation has both tall and dwarf plants. This proves the principle of. See, if a plant is heterozygous for tallness, how we will write the plant for heterozygous for tallness? Heterozygous for tallness. This is the genotype of. This is the genotype of heterozygous for tallness. Okay. The F2 generation has both tall and dwarf plants. If you cross the heterozygous tall plant, what we will get? We will get a tall plant. Then okay, we will get 3 tall we will get and 1 dwarf we will get, right? See, we will get both tall and dwarf plants. If a plant is heterozygous for tallness in F1, F2 we will get, in F2 what we will get? We will get both tall and dwarf plants. This proves the principle of what among this? Is it dominance or segregation or independent assortment or none of this? Yes, very good. It is segregation. It is segregation. Why this happens? Because the allelic pair moved during gamete formation. See here, the allelic pair separates and moved during gamete formation. That's why we got like different, like we got tall plants and also dwarf plants. Okay, so it is due to it is based on law of segregation. Law of segregation shows that the allelic pair during gamete formation, the allelic pair will separate. Here we have capital T, small t, that the allelic pair will only one allele will move into gamete formation from each gene. Here one T will move from here and another T will be moving from here. So it is capital T, capital T, capital T, capital T we got from this both the gene, from this both genes. Okay. Okay, finally, as I announced before, Qatar won already. It is like, now it is really Qatar won. Now only it is hammered. Okay, Qatar won with three goals, right? 3 goals. Yeah. Yeah. 3 goals. Yeah, very happy to stand in front of you in this moment. I think all you were watching that event also in between this. Now you are free. Okay. Now you are tension free. Now you can watch the class without any tension. We really won. Okay. Let's continue. So which option is this? Like, that is option B, segregation. Now come on everybody. Now let's join for the class. Anyway, the game is over. We won. Let's do the next question. Okay. See, the genotypic ratio of F2 generation of monohybrid cross will be. The genotypic ratio of F2 generation of monohybrid cross will be. It is given genotypic ratio. It is given genotypic ratio. The genetic makeup. Okay. So let's do the cross. In a monohybrid cross, we already did the cross. In a monohybrid cross, homozygous tall into homozygous dwarf, the parents will get heterozygous tall in F1. F1 will get heterozygous tall, right? Here we got heterozygous tall. And when you do F2, capital T small t into capital T small t, then we will get 3 tall is to dwarf. That is the phenotypic ratio we got, right? Before that we got the ratio, phenotypic ratio. 3 tall is to 1 dwarf we got. Now, what we have to do? We have to find out the genotypic ratio. In the previous problem, we solved it. We got capital T, capital T, capital T, small t, capital T, small t, and small t, right? So this ratio is called the genotypic ratio. About the how genotypically it is. See, capital T 1, capital T small t, Capital T1, capital T, capital T, small t, it is 2, then small t, 1. So what is the genotypic ratio here? It is 1:2:1. So how it is genotypically? 1:2:1. So which is the genotypic ratio in a monohybrid cross? Which is the genotypic ratio in a monohybrid cross? That is the first option, 1:2:1. So it is 1:2:1. Are you ready for the next question? Are you all happy? Happy? You got the result, right? Now we announce the result. You are seeing it like in another system, maybe you are seeing it. Okay, Sandeep, it is correct. 1:2:1, it is correct. Well done. Amal, Ben, yeah, it is correct. So let's do the next question. Are you ready for the next question? Gayatri, Satish, Mayank. Okay, let's do the next question. Okay, the question is in front of you. Okay. Which one is a possible progeny in F2 generation of pure breed tall plant with round seed? Pure breed tall plant with, okay, it is given pure breed tall plant with the round seed, okay, and short with the wrinkled seed. Short plant with the wrinkled seed. So here is the cross. Tall, round with short, wrinkled. Okay. So what you have to find out? You have to find out the possible progeny in F2 generation. So it is very clear that there are two characters here. So what kind of a cross it is? What kind of a cross it is? Comment it. What kind of a cross it is? Here two characters are here, right? Two sets of genes, different genes are here. Two characters are here. So it is called a dihybrid cross. It is a dihybrid cross. Comment your answers fast. Come on. So it is a dihybrid cross. Okay, it is a dihybrid cross. In this, in F1, we'll be getting capital R, small r. Here, tall, round. Tall, round is dominant over dwarf, wrinkled. So, we'll be getting all tall, round here in F1. So, what is F2? Which one is the possible progeny in F2 generation? You have to find out which one is the possible progeny in F2 generation. We got F1 here. All tall, round we got. So you have to remember the dihybrid cross. See, in dihybrid cross, there will be parental combinations. Parental, like see here, which are the parental combinations here? Tall, round, then short, wrinkled. These are the parental combinations, right? Apart from the parental combinations, in a dihybrid cross, you will be getting tall, wrinkled, and another combination. You will be getting, see, short, round also you will be getting. See, you will be getting tall, wrinkled and short, round plants also. So here, this is dihybrid cross, right? Dihybrid cross. Remember that round yellow into wrinkled green, which all the progenies you got in F2. So like that, tall, round and short, wrinkled is parental combination. These are parental combination, and these are, see, the new combinations, tall, wrinkled and short, round. So from this, which one is the correct option? See, tall plant with a round seed, that is there. Tall plant with wrinkled seed, that is also there. Short plant with round seed. Short plant with round seed, that is also present. So, which one is the possible progeny in F2 generation? Which one is the possible progeny in F2 generation? It is all of this. All of these are coming in F2 generation. And that will be obtained in the ratio of 9:3:3:1. The ratio will be getting in this is 9:3:3:1 ratio, because it is a dihybrid cross. How can you find out it is a dihybrid cross or monohybrid cross? Here you can see two characters are shown together. When two characters are shown together in a cross, that is called as dihybrid cross. Okay, that is called dihybrid cross. Okay, let's do the next question. Okay, here is your question. A segment of DNA providing information for a protein is called. That is a direct question, right? No need more explanation for that. A segment of DNA providing information for a protein is called. What is it? Very good, very good. It is gene. It is the definition of gene, right? It is the definition of gene. A segment of DNA providing information for a protein. That means a character. Okay, a character. That is gene. That is gene. That is the definition of gene. A segment of DNA providing information for a protein. Okay, so very good. Medhansh, the way, yeah, very good. Abhishek Raj, very good. Amal Ben, Shreya, very good, very good. Let's do the next question. Okay, see, Mendel crossed a pure recessive white flowered pea plant with pure dominant red flowered plant. The first generation of hybrid from the cross should be. See here, Mendel crossed a pure recessive white flowered pea plant with a pure dominant red flowered plant. It is a dominant red flowered plant. See here. So, we can write the genotype as capital R. That is the dominant red flowered plant crossed with recessive white. Small r. This crossed with the recessive white. Okay. So, what we will be getting? It is a monohybrid cross, right? It is a monohybrid cross. See, Mendel crossed a pure recessive white. It is the recessive white with crossed with a dominant red. So, what we will be getting? We will be getting capital R, small r, right? What is this capital R, small r? R is dominant. Okay. So, red color is dominant over white color. So, it will be red, right? It will be red. Now, see here. The first generation of hybrids from the cross should be, this is the F1, first generation, this is F1. So, the first generation in the cross, what will be getting? What will be getting? Is it 50% white flowers and 50% red flowers? All red flowered plant? 75% red flowered and 25 white flowered plant? Or all white flowered plant? Which is the correct option? It is shown here. It is shown. What is the correct answer? It is all red flowered plants, because red color is dominant over white color. So, we got a heterozygous cross here. So, red color is dominant over white color. So, we got all red. Okay. Correct option is all red flowered plants. All red flowered plants. See, all are correcting correct answers, commenting correct answers. Arnav Nampiar, Finin, Amal Ben, Very good. Shreya. Let's do the next question. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do the next question. Okay. See, in this chapter, all the questions will come related with the monohybrid cross and dihybrid cross. Anyway, the portion evolution is deleted from this chapter. So we have only hybrid cross, dihybrid cross, and sex determination problems will be coming. So all these cross will be repeating. So after 10 or 15 problems, you can do rest of the questions very easily. Very easily you can answer for rest of the questions. Okay, so come on, let's do the next question. Why were pea plants more suitable than dogs for Mendel's experiment? Here it is a comparison. Why Mendel had selected pea plants for his experiments other than any other organism. It has given dogs. Okay, any other organism. Why Mendel had selected pea plants for his experiment? Okay, here are some of the options given. Let us see the options. Okay, there were no pedigree record for dogs. Pea plants have only 2 chromosomes. Dogs have many genetic traits. From this, what you think? Why Mendel had selected pea plants for his experiment other than any other organisms? Comment your answers. What you think? What you think? Very good, very good. All are commenting correct answers. Very good, very good. Keep it up, keep it up. Great. See, pea plants can be self-fertilized. It is because pea plants can be self-fertilized. See, pea plants are bisexual. Pea plants are bisexual. But here it is comparing with dogs, right? That are unisexual. Okay, unisexual organisms. So here you can see the sexual organisms can be self-fertilized. Okay, it can be self-fertilized. You can do self-fertilization. That is why Mendel had selected pea plants for his experiments. Okay, so which one is the correct option here? It is pea plants can be self-fertilized. Okay, let's do the next question. Okay, if a tall plant is crossed with a dwarf plant. Okay, if a tall plant is crossed with a dwarf plant. Suppose tall plant is crossed with a dwarf plant. Okay. Same thing that we did. This type of cross is called. Here only one character is involved in this cross, right? Only height. Tall plant is crossed with a dwarf plant. Only one character. One character only involved in this cross. So, when one character only involved in this cross, the cross is called, yeah, it is a monohybrid cross. It is a monohybrid cross. When one character only involved in the cross, it is called a monohybrid cross. We have done it. Crazy what is this? Brigadier Santosh, very good. Okay, see the next question in front of you. How many child receives from its father? Okay, how many genes does a child receive from its father? As we know that during sex determination, a child will be receiving half of the genes from mother and half of the gene from father, right? Half of the gene from father and half from the mother. See, child receive from its father, it is given, it is direct question. How many genes a child receive from its father? It is half, right? Half. It is half. That means 50% from father, 50% from father, and other 50% from mother. 50% from father and other 50% from mother. A child is receiving half of the character from its father and half from its mother. So, which one is the correct option here? Which one is the correct option? It is 50%. Okay, it is 50%. Let's do the next question. Are you ready? Okay, the question. Okay, segregation of alleles take place during segregation. We have now discussed about what is segregation. Separation of alleles during gamete formation is called a segregation. That we have discussed it before. See, this segregation of alleles take place during which of the following? Which of the following? Here we have meiosis, cleavage, fertilization, crossing over. I think all three options are not that cleavage and crossing over is not at all familiar for you. That you will study in higher class like 11th grade and 12th grade you will study it. Then see this meiosis and fertilization. It won't be fertilization. But what about meiosis? What about meiosis? Meiosis is a kind of division that take place in gametes, means gamete formation, that take place during gamete formation. So it is a reduction division in which the chromosome number will become half. Okay. So during meiotic division, it is meiosis. During meiotic division, during meiosis, the chromosome number will become half, right? Half. The chromosome number will become half. See, the segregation of alleles take place during which of the following? It is meiosis. It is meiosis. During meiosis, the alleles separate, the genes separate, and the half of the character that are coming to gametes. So it is meiosis. Meiosis is the correct option here. Okay, very good. Zina, Moidin, Arnav, Nambiar, Mayank, very good. All are commenting. Very good, very good. You should share the link to Sheena Shah. Very good. You should share the link to your friends. Okay. Let them, say them to join for the class. And this chapter, heredity, is sometimes you'll be finding it little bit difficult, like monohybrid, dihybrid, and sex determination. Only three important topic you have to learn from this chapter, heredity. Once you learn these three topics clearly, this chapter is super easy for you. Okay. Any question will come from this chapter. You can do it very easily. Okay, let's do the next question. Okay. See here. In a dihybrid cross, we have already discussed about a dihybrid cross, right? In a dihybrid cross, 4 phenotypes form in the ratio of 9:3:3:1. Because of what? See, we have learned that in a dihybrid cross, which ratio will be getting the F2 generation? Which ratio will be getting the F2 generation? That is 9:3:3:1. Okay, so on in the ratio of 9:3:3:1 because of what reason? Here some reasons are given. Dominance of one phenotype in each pair of the contrasting trait, independent assortment of the genes of contrasting trait, crossing over of set effect of dominance and independent assortment. So which one is the correct option here? Which one is the correct option? Due to what we are getting 9:3:3:1 ratio. See, we have like dihybrid cross done by Mendel, that is round yellow seed crossed with a wrinkled green. See here we got in F2 generation, we got the progenies as parental combinations, right? We got parental combinations like round yellow. We got parental combinations like round yellow, wrinkled green. Apart from the parent combination, what all the combinations we got? Comment your answers. Which all the extra combinations we got? It is round, green, and wrinkled yellow, right? We got round, green, and wrinkled yellow. We got these two combinations also. What is this showing? This is showing that these two characters that are present in a gamete means two different genes that are present in a gametes are independent of each other. Roundness is not at all depending the yellow color. Round character is not at all depending the yellow color during the formation of progeny. Here you can see round yellow is there. The same time you can see round green. So that round character, the character roundness is not at all depending the yellow color. It is independent. So from this, I have given a clue. Now. It is independent. So which one is the correct answer here? Comment your answers. I have listed all the characters here. I have given a clue for this answer. This roundness is not at all depending on yellow color. And wrinkled character is not at all depending the green color. You can see the different combinations here. So what is it showing? What is this showing? It is showing the independent assortment. Of gene of contrasting traits. It is showing the independent assortment of genes of contrasting traits. I think all you know this dihybrid cross very clearly. And this question you can expect for the case study. Okay, case study type like dihybrid cross and all. Very good. All are commenting correct answers. Very good, Fatima. Very good. You, Jignesh. Very good. Keep it up. How is this chapter like in dihybrid, monohybrid cross? How is this cross for you? Is that easy? Is this topic easy? For you? Or still confusion is there? No. It is easy, right? Let's do the next question. Are you ready? Okay. See, here is the question. An allele is said to be dominant. An allele is said to be dominant. What is an allele and what is meant by dominance? Okay. See here. Options. Let's see the options. It is expressed in both homozygous and heterozygous conditions. It is expressed only in second generation. It is expressed only in heterozygous. It is expressed only in homozygous condition. An allele is said to be dominant. When we can say that an allele is dominant? When we can say that an allele is dominant? We can say an allele is dominant only when, see, in these conditions, when it expresses both in homozygous and heterozygous conditions. Any character you can write. Capital R is red. Capital R, small r is also red. Capital T is tall. Capital T, small t is also tall. That means this is homozygous condition. Okay, similar allele. We can say this is homozygous condition and this is heterozygous condition. Homozygous condition and this is heterozygous condition. So, we can say that an allele is dominant when it is expressed both in, okay, here you can see this is tall and this one is also tall. Both in homozygous and heterozygous conditions. When it is expressed in both in homozygous and heterozygous conditions. Very good. Gayatri Satish, very good. Ehan, very good. Fatima, Arnav. See, those who are watching now, please comment your answers. Okay, please comment your answers. Be active. These are not only MCQs. Now we are solving all the type of questions by solving these MCQ questions, right? Like short answer, long answer, all the type of question we are discussing here. Okay. Next question for you. If a heterozygous plant is crossed with a homozygous dwarf plant, heterozygous, okay, if a heterozygous tall plant, this is the heterozygous tall plant, okay, capital T, small t, it is the heterozygous tall plant is crossed with a homozygous plant. What is a homozygous dwarf plant? That is small t, t. Homozygous dwarf plant. What will be the progeny? Okay. What will be the proportion of dwarf progeny will be? You have to find out the proportion of dwarf progeny will be. Comment your answers fast. Now we have done all the type of questions we have already solved. Now it is very easy for you to solve this question. All the upcoming questions will be very easy for you now. Okay, do it fast. Comment your answers. Nika Kartigeyan, very good. You are commenting. Okay, now see here. See, we'll be getting capital T, small t. Again, capital T, small t. Small t, small t. Small t, small t. Here, this one is tall and small t, it is dwarf. Okay, so what is the question? What is the question here? If a heterozygous tall plant is crossed with a homozygous dwarf plant, the proportion of dwarf progeny will be. The proportion of dwarf progeny will be. What is the proportion of dwarf progeny? What is the proportion of dwarf progeny here? Very good, very good. What is the proportion of dwarf progeny here? It is percentage. It is the proportion of dwarf progeny. It is 50%. It is 50%. Abhishek Raj, very good. Pragya. Let's do the next question. Are you ready? Okay. Next question. Okay. The crossing of a homozygous tall plant with a dwarf would yield plants in the ratio. See, the crossing of a homozygous tall plant. Homozygous tall plant. Again, homozygous tall plant is crossing with a dwarf. Dwarf. Okay? Would yield the plant in the ratio of what? How you F1 will be? F1 you will get? It will be capital T small t. Then F2. What we will get? Capital T small t into capital T small t will be getting 3:1 ratio. It is the more cross, right? A crossing with homozygous tall plant with a dwarf would yield plants in the ratio of 2 tall and 2 dwarf, 1 homozygous dwarf with 2 heterozygous tall, all homozygous dwarf, all heterozygous tall. So in F1 what we will get? F1 what we will get? F1 what we will get? All heterozygous tall, right? We got already. It is all heterozygous tall plants. We'll be getting the ratio of all heterozygous tall plant. Okay. So the correct option is all heterozygous tall. So this is the monohybrid cross. F1, we will be getting F1, all heterozygous tall. Next question. Okay. Now, very interesting question in front of you. Try to do this. Okay. Read the question properly. See, blue eye color in human is recessive to brown eye color. Okay. It is given. Blue eye color is recessive to brown eye color. See, you can write the genotype of this. Brown eye color is dominant, but blue eye color is recessive. So how we will write brown eye color and blue eye color? Okay, we got the genotype. The expected children of the marriage between blue-eyed woman, okay, blue-eyed woman with brown-eyed male, but there is a twist. See the twist here. Who had a blue mother? Brown-eyed man, but that man had a blue-eyed mother. So what will be his genotype? He is brown-eyed, but his mother has blue eyes. So his genotype will be capital B, small b. He won't be capital B, because he has a blue-eyed mother. So his genotype will be capital B, small b. That is the twist here. See, now are likely to be in the ratio. Now you have to find out the ratio of blue eye color and brown eye color. Let's do the cross. See, capital B, small b, capital B, small b, small b, small b, small b, small b. So what we will be getting? We'll be getting which option is this? Which option you will be getting? Which option? That is one blue-eyed and one brown-eyed. Why? Because it is 50%. It is 50% blue-eyed children and the other 50% will be brown-eyed. 50% will be brown-eyed and other 50% will be blue-eyed children. So it will be one blue-eyed and one brown-eyed. See, usually when you solve like this problem, you will not be always checking this. See, here it is given a man, a female or a woman with the blue color is crossed with a means here it is she married with a man with a brown eye. Okay, with a man with brown eye. Here there is a twist like who had a blue-eyed mother. This is the twist here. Who had a blue-eyed mother? Then his genotype got changed. His genotype got changed into heterozygous condition. That is capital B, small b. Then we will get the progenies in the ratio of 1:1. That is half blue, one blue-eyed and one brown-eyed. I think most of you got the answer. Very good. Very good. Let's do the next question. Yeah. Here is the question. Mendel conducted his famous breeding experiments by working on the following. See, in front of you, Mendel's experiment is based on here some you can see some list of organisms here. Drosophila, Escherichia coli, Pisum sativum, all of this. We know that it is Pisum sativum. It is the scientific name for pea plants. Okay, it is the scientific name for pea plants, Pisum sativum. Okay, so Mendel's experiment is on Pisum sativum. Pisum sativum. It is the scientific name for pea plants. Let's do the next question. Okay, here is a question. Which section of DNA provides information for one protein? Which section of DNA provides information for one protein? Previously, we have done same question like this, but the question was a little bit different. Which is the correct one? It is which section of DNA provides information for one protein? Come on, comment your answers. We have done this question previously. Come on, comment your answers fast. Which section of DNA provides information for one protein? Information for one protein. Is it chromosome? Is it chromosome? No, it is gene. It is gene. It is the information. It is the information for one protein. It is the information for one protein. We have done it previously. Okay, the next question. We'll do the next question. Are you ready? Okay, see here. Humans have two different chromosomes, sex chromosomes, right? We know that humans have two different sex chromosomes, X and Y, right? If it is XX, it will be female. If it is X, it will be male. Now, what is the question? Based on Mendel's laws, a male offspring will inherit which combination of chromosomes? A male offspring will inherit which combination of chromosome? Male offspring. Male offspring. This is male offspring with a combination of X and Y chromosomes. Right? So, which one will be the correct option here? It is a direct question again. One direct question. Which one will be the option here? Correct option. Comment it fast. Very good. Very good. Pragya Kamat. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is correct answer. It is D. A combination of, see here, a combination of X and Y chromosomes. Parents. From each of the parents is getting one chromosome, that together it form X and Y chromosomes. Okay, XY chromosomes. So, which one is the correct answer here? It is a combination of X and Y chromosomes from either of its parents. Either of its parents. Let's do the last question. Okay, ready? From the list given below, select the character which can be acquired but not inherited. Here are the options. Color of eyes, color of skin, texture of hair, size of body. Comment it fast. This is the last question for question. Comment it fast. Which one of this character is not inherited? See, color of eyes, it's inherited. Color of skin is inherited. Texture of hair can be inherited. Which one is not inherited, cannot be inherited? That is size of body, right? Size of body. See, from which select the character which can be acquired but not inherited. It can be acquired. Acquired means you will get it during your lifespan. You will be receiving in your lifespan. Okay, so which one is the correct answer here? It is size of body. Size of body. Okay, hope all you have interestingly participated in this session. Okay, so how was the session? Good? Okay, so we'll meet you in the next session of biology. Good. Take care, all of you. Bye-bye.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's all this? Your results. Congratulations to all. I'm confident you'll all achieve your goals. So, young man, what are your aspirations?
I want to do robotics, ideally from the best institute in the US.
And you, young lady?
Sir, I love kids and I would love to learn pediatrics. I feel Boston is the best place for that.
Sumit, what about you?
Back home to India for medicine.
Good. I'm sure you'll all achieve your aspirations, be it in India or anywhere. Keep in mind, your first challenge is the entrance, whether it's IIT,
J,
SAT or NEET. You have to learn from the masters. Brilliant Qatar is the passport to your success.
We undertake coaching for regular and repeat batches and tuition for board examinations. Brilliant Education Centre, Doha, Qatar.